create the flyers, business portfolios, business ads, business sales flyers, business banners, and more. Okay, so this is an important thing of a graphic designing. Okay, this is an important field because every now and then, whatever the clients you get is based on businesses. Okay, for example, someone is with a business. Okay, think that you have someone a business in in your your community or in your cousins in your relatives or whatever. You might be having someone with one other business. Okay, they might be needing to a digital market or marketing. They might need someone, a graphic designer, who will put up their products in the format of the flyers or the banners or on the hot boards or something like that. Okay, so you being a graphic designer, you need to start working on this, dear sisters and brothers, because remember, once you are satisfying a business with their graphic designing, when once you give them a graphic designing service, you will be asked to create the designs every now and then. Okay, every now and then. Why? Because each and every time they'll be having some offers to put out on their products or something like that. Okay, think of a supermarket. If there's a supermarket in your in your locality or somewhere here and there, or somewhere in your friend circle or the family circle, then your sisters and brothers, you can just take the projects for them. Okay, for example, think that every now and then, for example, yesterday or just on the 15th August, there was an Independence Day, right? They might launch another product. I mean, they might be launching what we say, the sales, freedom sale or something like that. You might be asked to create the banners. Okay, banners or the flyers or digital marketing stuff for them, right? So every now and then they will be having the sales put up on their stores. So for that, they need a graphic designer. You can be the repeated graphic designer for them. So remember, once you are put into a business, once you are giving them a perfect, or what we say, the best outcome or best designs, then dear sisters and brothers, you'll be asked to create the designs repeatedly. Fine, so you can be the graphic designer for a store. Okay, for a store for lifelong as well, inshallah. So make sure you're designing this with perfection. So now, dear sisters and brothers, we're going to go ahead with business sales flyer, sales advertisements, how you're going to create banners for the businesses, how we're just going to put the portfolio inside the banners. That's all. We're going to learn how you're going to get the product photography as well, inshallah, animated ads. If, for example, think that if they are just digitally based, and how you're going to make the ads out of this banners, the flyers, or whatever you're creating. Okay, okay. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, so all of these you're going to learn in this classes. Okay, there's a doubt here. Okay, if there's any wrong answer for your quiz, I'll be just mentioning wrong over there. Whatever you are writing, dear sisters and brothers, all the answers to the quiz are correct. Okay, all of them are correct. Once I find there something like if there are two answers on the this one, then I'll mention over there it's wrong or it's right. Okay, so do not worry. All of the answers till now you have answered are right. Okay, so alhamdulillah. Let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We are going to go ahead with creation of business sales flyers. Fine. Okay. Now, what do you need for any business? You need a dimension. Any flyer, we need a dimension, right? So, for example, think that you are approached by a supermarket. Okay, they need you to design a poster for their business. Posters. How are the posters look like? How does the poster look like? A4 pages, right? Yes, what do they do? They circulate it manually. What do they do? They are actually hard copies. They circulate it manually, right? Another thing would be like digital copies, right? For the digital copies, you can take the flyer aspect ratio. If they want this one, then you can go ahead with poster aspect ratio, right? So you have so many different types of dimensions. Okay, you need to approach your client. Okay, for example, if they are from the supermarket basis, then you need to ask them whether you're using it for just the digital purposes, digital ads, or are you just going to make the poster out of it? You're going to get it printed and post it on the various platform or not. Okay, these are the things you need to ask and ask your client. Okay, so business, for example, even if you're into the clothing store, okay, you need to ask them whether you are just going to go ahead with digital based, then just go ahead with flyer aspect ratio. If they just want it for the poster designing or something like that, then you can go ahead with poster designing. Or they might be having to put a banner out of their store, okay, banner out of their store, okay. At that time they'll be asking you, okay, to create a banner for them, okay. How to create the banner? Just go to create button, select the dimensions, custom size, okay. I already told you, you just need to assign the feeds. How many feeds? You just need to ask it from the clients, get it from the client, and just put it on the custom size and create the banners. Okay. So dimension things, you do not have to worry. Canva will help you in ways that you cannot imagine. Custom size, you can just go ahead with like this, or you can have something like printables, and then over there you can go ahead with posters or the flyers. Okay. If your client wants to create the what we say, the digital sales flyer, but but he wants it for ads, okay, for putting the ads on the Instagram, to put it as an ad on Instagram, Facebook, or X platform or WhatsApp, then you just can go ahead with ads aspect ratio, ads dimension. Okay, on the dimensions you will have the ads dimensions also, create ads. Okay, so what do we as a graphic designer do, dear sisters and brothers, is we create it for single thing. Okay, we create it as a flyer. Okay, then whatever the purpose they need, we just resize those. Okay, resize and correct it, that's all. Got it? So what do? We just go ahead with flyer aspect ratio, flyer, usually A4 size, or portrait, second one, flyer portrait. Fine. Okay, you can just go ahead with flyer portrait. Okay, if you want to change this to something, how would you do that? If you want to change this flyer to poster, how do you do that? Once you complete the design, you just go to the resize button. Okay, this is a pro feature on the Canva that will be helpful for you all to resize your flyers in the ways that you want. Okay, okay. So now let's begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Can you tell me any business in the store? You can just write it in the chat box. Whatever business you want to create the flyer for, we'll just start with that. Anyone? Okay. We'll just take a business that's most in and around in our families. Hijab stores, right? Online hijab stores. Let's work on that. Yes, outlet. You can go ahead with any outlet businesses. You can write something like, okay, you have so many businesses, right? Restaurant thing. Okay, you can be like single product based business. For example, someone has put up a coffee cafe, and then the single product coffee. Okay, these are the winter days. We can just focus on the coffee itself. Okay, so our coffee as a product, and then we can just go ahead with this one. Winter sale is put up there. Okay, so I've even teaching you how you can get the product images as well. Okay, how you can design those product images using the AI. Okay, fine. So let's go ahead. Before that, inshallah, let's begin with the very first topic. We can even deal with outlets also. We can deal with the online stores also. Okay, so whatever, we'll just go ahead. Okay, if outlet is an example, then we can just go ahead with coffee cafe now. Fine. So let's begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I want you all to follow the same thing. Just go ahead with which dimension, dear sisters and brothers? The same dimension I'm mentioning here is it's flyer aspect ratio. Fine. So now what you're going to do is let's begin. We need a topic in mind, right? So the topic I've selected is hijab store. Okay, hijab store. Fine. So for the hijab store, what are the requirements? Can you please tell me? First thing, what do you need to ask them? Do you have any such what we say, any such logos for your store? If they do not have any logos, if they're just an outlet, then no problem. You can design a logo, or just you can put some hijabs out there. Or if they're having a proper logo for their online store or something like that, then you can fetch it from them. Okay. For example, think that you do not have a logo. First thing, what a hijab store, right? Because I do not have anything in mind, we can just write hijab over there. Okay. So now what am I thinking? I'm just thinking of selecting the things over here and there. Fine. So what am I thinking? Let me just select one hijab thing here. Okay. I'll take this hijab, put it up somewhere here. Okay. We'll see that later. What we are going to do. What we are going to do that with that. Okay. So I'll just keep that hijab over there because we don't need much of the elements put up. Fine. Just one element is enough for me because it is a product base, right? So you are launching the products in your hijab store. So you need to put the products over there. You don't need to put the elements. Remember that. Okay, whenever you're going to put the business sales, you need to show what are the products in your store. Correct. So to show those products, you need photos. Correct. You need photos. For example, think that you have stoles in your outlet. Okay, the next thing, what you might be having, hijab pins, hijab caps, or whatever, the khimar, what we say, the abaya, whatever things you want, you can just type it there and grab it there. Okay. For example, you can just even put that. Okay, this is not a product. You can even put something based on the products. Okay, something like these. Okay, this is one is enough for that. Okay, and what more do we need? We need full hijab. Let me put something like, okay, someone with this. 1, 2, 3. You can put multiple photos. In this way, you can just create here a beautiful. Okay, you can even put the hijabs. Actually, not want the people to be projected, women to be projected. So let me just put it with the proper hijab here. Okay, so there are 3 images here. Okay, do you think if you put randomly here and there, does it look good? No, right? So what do? You make use of frames, correct? You make use of frames. How do you make use of the frame? Just write frames, or you can just open elements and just below this you will be having something called as frames. Just scroll down, you'll be having something called as frames. You can go to the frames and select the frames. Okay, I'll take this frame here. I'll just place this frame here. Okay, I'll keep on adding the things inside this. One frame inside this. Done. Adding done. Okay, next I'll take, I'll put this, because I have round frame, I'll just make the continuity. I'll put this inside this. Okay. Again, I have a round frame, I'll just put it here. Okay, I'll put this inside this. Okay, 3 products are done. Fine. So I've used this. I can even use this up. What am I thinking of doing with this is I'll write the name of the store with this, right? So I just need to write it more, what we say, in a more creative way. So what I'll do, I'll just write the text. So I'll take a text box. So what is the store name? I'll write it as, okay, you can take the text box or you can go ahead with font combinations. Font combinations go well with the designs, dear sisters and brothers, okay? So select beautiful font combinations. I'll take this. Okay, one should be narrow, one should be italic, and that way you need to select. Okay, one thing you have to do is ungroup it. Fine. Okay. So what is the store name? The hijab store or the Haya store? It will be the Haya store. The Haya store. See how beautiful it looks. You can even create the what we say logos in this fashion, dear sisters and brothers. The Haya store. Just with the font combination you can create. Store. And then you can just put this up, this design inside. See how this is a logo type logo kind of, right? Okay, done. The Haya store. Let me place it perfectly here. Okay, the Haya store. Even this I can perfectly mention it in this way. Okay, the Haya store, and then I can put this. Make sure I'm making it more creative. So I'll put it up somewhere here inside this. Okay, to give it a feel like it's imbibed inside. Okay, now I can group it up. How to group this up, dear sisters and brothers? Select multiple the Haya store. Okay, I'll just click on done. I'll just click on grouping. Okay, grouping is done. The Haya store. Now I can place it anywhere. See, I've designed a logo within the frame. Okay, because the logo was not given to me. So what I just created it myself, the Haya store. Done. Okay, now what am I thinking of doing with this logo? Colors are the important thing. We'll be dealing with the colors later. Okay, now I have 3 things in the frame. So what am I thinking of doing is I'll give a rounding for this. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just give it a coloring, like blue coloring. Sorry, you should not fill it in. I just wanted to make a round outside so that it feels good. Okay, stroke. Okay, make sure you're giving it a stroke weight. So stroke weight, increase the stroke weight, and then change the colors. Colors you can do it later, or we can do it now itself. Okay, the same thing for this. Okay, the same stroke weight. What is the stroke weight for this? It's 12. Okay, I want to copy this one. The same thing. This circle. Then what do? You just copy the styles. Click on 3 dot buttons. Copy the style. Paste it here. Copy the style, and you just need to click on the stuff that you need to copy it for. Got it? How do you copy the styles? Any doubts? Any doubts in copying the styles? Yes, no? How do you add the what? Add the outer lining? Yes. So what do? You just have the frame, right? You have something like this. You have something like the linings here. Okay, the linings here. Okay. So you just click on it, and there is something called a stroke. You need to give a stroke there, stroke weight. So what is the stroke weight here? It is something like 7 or 6. Make sure that is same throughout. Okay. If I give 10 here, it should be 10 for all of these stuff. Fine. Okay. Okay, alhamdulillah. So in this way. Colors later, fine, don't worry about the colors. Fine, now you can even do it like this because you need more space to write the stuffs, right? Okay, the writing is all your client based. You don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, so see your danger zone. Don't put it out of the danger zone. Okay, you can just place it somewhere into the frame and make sure that nothing gets out. Okay, now what do you need? You need something to write on. What do you need something to write on? There is a sale here, there's something sale, there's the himar sale, the hijab sale, the hijabs are just for 99 rupee or something like that. You can take the textuals now. Okay, again, you can just go ahead with these as well. Okay, I'll take this. I'll just put it somewhere here. Okay, ungroup it first before going to go ahead with. So I'll just write flash sale, 50% off on all the products or something like that. Whatever is your client wish, you can just write it there. You can do it in many ways, dear sisters and brothers. Usually we deal with the supermarkets, okay? So supermarkets will be having multiple products onto the frames. One flyer, if we design, will get around 1K or 2K, okay, just for one flyer because there are multiple products. We just take around 1 hour to design. 1 hour is the most thing, okay? Usually we design it in within 15 to 20 minutes. But 1 hour is actually a work, but it is a freelancing work. You can design it very easily, but you can get a handsome amount out of it. Flash sale, 50% off. If you want, you can write it down itself, or you can just search for the elements and get it over. Okay, so you can just go ahead with what we say labels now. Label now. Okay, you can take the labels, you can write it in those labels, you can design your own labels. Hopefully you remember how to design your own labels. You can mention what are the products. So 50% off on other products you can mention in this, or contact details you can mention in this. Okay, or what you can do is you can just duplicate this, place it here in this way, and contact details you can mention here. Okay, just a moment, I'll just put it a bit like this. Okay, there's an option called as nudge. There is an option called as nudge in your smartphones. It will help you in a ways that you cannot imagine. If you're feeling difficulty with moving the things, you can just click on it and click on nudge down, nudged up. Okay, in the smartphones it will be very helpful. So now everything is the right written thing. I'll do something like add a subheading, reduce it, products. You can write products, or you can just write the products inside also. What are the products you can mention, hijab, imad, or whatever. Hijab cap. So whatever, dear sisters and brothers, but make sure you're giving a proper bulletins there, proper what we say. I'll just write hijab cap so that it will be onto the left. Okay. So also need to give the bullets. Okay, you just write bullets, you'll be getting the bullets here. Okay, bullet points. You can mention whatever bullets you want. You can mention it in format of this one. Hijab caps, etc., etc., etc. are available. Okay, just need to change the font. Font is not good, so I'm thinking of changing it to something like this. Okay, this is fine. You can mention 2 to 3 things and write it all. I'm just duplicating that stuff to, because this is not our task. This is client given. Okay, remember that, client given. Whatever it is, client given. So I'm just duplicating and showing it to you how you can place and write. Fine. Okay, the last thing you need to write the phone number, address. So to write the phone number, use the suitable elements. You just cannot go ahead without anything. Okay, use the phone number, use the elements. You can even use these stuffs like this. You can even create the stuffs like this. Contact us, you can mention it over here. You can mention it inside this. Contact us on this number. Okay, do not put it out of the danger zone. Contact us, and then you might even have location. Okay, when you have that thing for the contactors, you don't need this. Okay, you don't need this. So if you want to write the location inside this, you can even write it, but make sure you're aligning it well with that. Fine. How to align that? Just write it something like till here and then till here. Okay, or put it up on this and see if it is properly aligned. Yes, it is. I'll just write location here. And if I want to write something else, like another stuff here, I'll just take it here. Okay, in this way you can write it in 3 patterns. Got it? Yes, no? I need a quick yes. Okay, contact details you can write here, location you can write here, and this one you can write here, fine. But if you find that location is too big, then merge this both. Merge this both. Done merging. Location, put this up. Okay, make sure round location, needed round location. So what am I going to do? I'm going to grab this round itself. I'll put this up here. You know, you can do this by yourself. You can even create something like this by yourself. How to create that, you know? You just need to put it white and then you need to put a round on it. That's all. Proper rounding on it. Okay. So what am I going to do here is I'm going to apply a stroke because I just wanted to make it like that. And I'll just give it a coloring like yellow coloring. Yellow coloring, and for inside I'll just give it a white coloring or black coloring. Okay, stroke should be white. Okay, there's something messy here. So we'll just leave that as it is. So I'll just change the coloring to white. Let's see if this goes well. If not, we'll just put it inside like this. Location, or we can just make it more smaller. Okay. So now, dear sisters and brothers, everything is textual. You can just write it down. Or there's something like you just need to put the outer background. Okay, you can ask the you can just put a single background like this. Or what you can do is now I'll just go ahead with designing. Go to the styles, change it. Well, how to change that? What will help you, dear sisters and brothers? Tell me. Come on, what will help you? Kindly let me know what will help you. Yes, color palettes, right? Go to the color palettes, change the colors. This just look into the design now, dear sisters and brothers. How beautiful it looks like, right? Okay. So one thing, the outer stroke color of the round thing, it's not changing, right? It's not changing. So what do? You just need to change it, correct? Okay. You can change it manually. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, let me change the colors for the outer thing first, then we'll just go ahead with the inner one. Okay, this is fine for me, but this hijab is not visible, so I'll change that color to the higher. Okay, that's too bright. Let me just make it dull. Dull it further. Okay, it's too. Okay. I think it looks darker. It's well darker in the darker way. Okay, so let it be like this. This stuff, the outside of this should also be changed. It didn't change with this one. Okay, it didn't change. It didn't get changed from by the use of this one. So see here, you can just change it manually as you wish. Fine. Okay. Flash sale, you can write it like this also. Change it 50% off also. You can write the textuals, contents. I'll just duplicate and write 50% off. Make it white and write 50% off. 50% off on all products, and you can mention the products. That's all the client based. You don't have to worry about it. Off on all products. Okay. Done with one flyer? Understood how we are designing? Any doubts? No, right? Okay, these are very easy steps. You feel like if you feel like improving this stuff, you can improve it further. I'll show you how to improve this. Come on, now what I'll do is I can just graphically design it more better way. What am I thinking of doing now is I want to put the half shapes, half color here, half color there. So you can just take the shapes. Okay, its shapes are over here itself. I'll just go to the elements, write shape. Any shape. I can take round shape, I can take square shape. Let me say, okay, I'll take the square shape. Okay, I'm thinking of converting this design into 2 colors because it's single color. I can just do it in two colors. Okay, see what am I doing? It's called graphic designing. This is how you design your post however you wish to. Okay, you can put this in the at the back and design half one colored, half another colored. So because we have something like this separation here, so I'm thinking of doing it like this. Okay, half here, half there. Okay, I'll just rotate it, half page with this color, half page with this color. Okay, so what am I going to do now? I can just change it to backwards. How do you do that? Layer it to send to back. See how beautiful it looks like. Now what I can do, I can just change the coloring. How do you do that? I'm still not able to frame the photo. Okay, frame the photo. You know how to do with the frames? Just go ahead with frame, dear sisters and brothers. Frame. Okay. Okay, take any frames. I've taken the round photo. Okay, round frame. Now what do I need? Frame is not something like you need to put the photos inside, right? Why do you use the frames in your home? Because you need to put a scenery inside it. A photo is put inside a frame, correct? So what do? You have to put a photo inside this frame, correct? So grab a photo, grab a photo. Which photo you need? Hijab photo, right? So just go to the hijab and grab a photo. Hijabi girl, whatever. Go to the photos, grab a photo. Okay. You need to put the photos and not the elements. Remember that. Not the graphics. Not the graphics. Remember that. Okay. So now you just need to drop it inside. Drag, drop. Drop it inside this frame. So this frame is round now. Got it? Yes. Now what did I do? Give a shape. Another doubt. How do we change the color of the outline? So this is the now I need to give it an outline. How do you do that? There is something like this. Okay. It is nothing but it is the outline. Okay. Outline of this shape. Just select the shape first and then you need to give the outline. Just click on that. Click on that button and there is a stroke weight. Give the stroke. Give it a stroke. How much ever the outline you want. 100, 200, 20. Okay, make sure it looks good for the viewers. Okay, so we give around 7. Let me give around 7. 7 is a perfect weight size, stroke weight size. Okay, or else you can give it to 10, 13, whatever you wish. Okay, let it be 10. Around 10 is enough. Fine. Once you move your design, once you move out of it, okay, again you click on it and then you will find that there is a stroke color, outer color. It will show you to give you outline for this, outline color for that. Okay, so you just need to click on it and change the color of it. Like this, white color, whichever color you want. Got it? So this way, you add the frames, you add the images, you add the outline, you add the colors. Got it? Hopefully you all getting it, inshallah. Okay, now if you want to further change this color, see, you don't have to give this itself as a design. You can duplicate this design and you can just change the colors and give it to the clients. Okay, you can ask them which color do you want, any modern color. You can even ask their what we say their priority. What do you prioritize? What do you prioritize, the dark colors? Do you prioritize the light colors? What do you want? Or else if they ask you to if they ask from you to create it in different colors, in dark colors, in light patterns, just black and white or something like that, change it accordingly. Change it accordingly. You just have to multiple click on it. See here, even this looks very excellent, right? You need to change this color as well. Why? Because it's not changing with that. So make sure you are changing the color of this. Fine. See how beautiful it looks like now, right? Yes, no. Okay. Okay. Are you all done? Are you all done with this? Okay, Alhamdulillah. Please try it over. I'll just give you 1 minute. One short minute. I want you to be done with this. Okay, I'll just increase it in size. Be done with this. Okay. So we're creating more such today. Just give me 1 minute, inshallah. I'll be back. Okay, Alhamdulillah. You're done? Yes, yes, sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah. So is it going easy? Any difficulty? If you have any doubts, please ask. Okay, if you just create one elements out of this and keep, then that's fine. Okay, at the end of the session, you just take a snapshot and then click try to complete this designs. Okay, change the colors accordingly. It looks so stunning. You know, you can even give more what we say more look to this. How to give the more look? I'll just show you. Wait, you can just add. Okay, this is not a perfect thing. We just created in 5 minutes. Well, you know what you can do? You can go to the elements, take the shadows, go and take the shadow. Okay, you can add shadows to each circle there. You can detail it further. See here, what am I doing now? I can just take this thing, I can detail this further. How to detail that? For each thing like this, I can give the shadow. It looks stunning, okay? It looks stunning when you give the shadow to each stuff, okay? The dark shadow. Let me just put it here. Okay, just I need to make it, layer it a bit backwards and backwards. Okay, so see here, it looks excellent with your designs. Not only this, you have so many things, something like these. Okay, we use this thing when we are creating the labels, something like the labels for the what we say designs and stuff. See here, these things. When you use the square thing, you will be using this. Okay, if you want a round shadow, write it there. You'll get the round shadow itself. Fine, round shadow itself. Shadow, you don't need to go to the photos. Make sure you're going with the graphics only. Go to the graphics, grab it here, and put it below. See here, how stunning it looks. Can you see that? You just have to layer it, send backwards. Just look into this. Yes, no. In this way, you can just do it for all of these three. Not only all of these three, you can even give the shade for this round circles also. Round things that we have selected. How to give that? You don't have to put it inside. You have to put it outside and make sure it is behind this. Okay, behind this. Or there is something called a shadow inside the editable thing. You just can click here, edit. Click on edit button and there's a shadow there. You can even put the shadow. You can give a glow shadow. Okay, but that thing, what it will do is it will give the shadow to the image. So we do not prefer using the shadow from the edits. So what do? We take the shadow from here itself. Okay, you can even write round shadow. Round shadow. Okay, this is how you perfect your design. See how beautiful it looks like. Okay, you don't have to place it inside. Remember, you don't have to place it inside. What do is you just have to drag it from the edge of it and then place it somewhere like this. Can you see that? Okay, make sure not dragging it inside. 3D look. Can you see the 3D look? Yes, right. Looks excellent, correct? So give it to it. Okay, this is how you perfection your designs. Okay, I just showed you how to design. Now I'm showing you how to even perfect it. Fine. Okay, so make sure you're not using the shadow stuff. So it has used the shadow stuff from the inner edge. Edit shadow. So don't give this shadow. No need of shadows. None. Okay, so I told you why it is not required. So why the elements shadow is excellent to use. See here. Okay, you can use these ones. I will just duplicate that. I'll just use it here. Okay, so what do? You just need to reorder that. You just need to put it a bit backwards. Okay, then let me just use it here for this one. Okay, do not put it inside. So that is actual, what we say, actual thing that you all will face, actual difficulty that you all will face. So hold it from the edge, hold it from the edge. Okay, in this way. So now what you're doing, you're just layering it up perfectly. How to layer this? You can just go to the position and layers. Okay, you can drag and drop, or what I prefer is, I prefer doing it with this one. Okay, so the very first one, let it be there. So these two things that we have just duplicated, let it be below the photo that we have inserted. So where is the photo? It just should be above the photo, that's all. Okay, so this very first one should be below this photo. Okay, correct. So then let's bring this one. I'll layer it up. I'll drag and drop it. It should be below the very first photo, very second photo. Okay, the very first one should be above it all. Correct? Okay, I can just rearrange that and it looks stunning. Done? Getting it? So this is the way you select the design. So the second thing is gone. Can you see that? It's out of the frame. It went out of the frame. Again, you need to do it. It actually went out of the frame. You can do it again and just send it backwards if you wish to. If the layers and the layers, it went out of the frame. So I'll just position it up. Just arrange a bit backward. A bit backward. This is the way you can go ahead with. Just one backward, two backward. Okay, now it is fine. Then this way you can arrange it. See how beautiful it looks like, right? So look at the difference between this and this. Okay, this see I made a 3D design. Okay, not just this. For this shadow can be duplicated and put below this. Okay, you need to put this to make sure that there is a bit of what we say. Okay, 3D look. Okay, you just don't have to put it outside. Position it a bit backwards. Okay, backwards. See here, it's positioned backwards. Can you see that? Now just look into this field and this field. How does it look like? Correct? Understood? Getting it, dear sisters and brothers? Why are we using these shadows? Why are we using these round shadows and all? Okay, Alhamdulillah. So these are the steps that you need to do to perfect your designs. Okay, what more? Let's go ahead with the business itself. For example, someone in your family has put up a business. There's a coffee cafe or something like that. Let's design something for their business. How to do that? You need to ask them. Okay, should we go ahead with your product, just single product, or all the products in the frame? If they say you just want to go ahead with single product, we are going to give a sales, coffee sales or something like that, then you just can go ahead and select a coffee. Okay, if if the coffee sale, then just select one coffee out from the elements. Okay, so if you are product based, dear sisters and brothers, you cannot select the elements. Remember that you have to have a photo of the coffee. Remember. Okay, for example, this is a coffee mug. Okay, I'll just place it here. Okay, now what is asked? Create the create the what do you have to create? You need to create a sales photo, right? Sales thing. So how do you start with? You just have to have a textual content. Let me just grab any textual content. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Let me just write it here. Okay, then I'll just ungroup this. Make sure whatever combinations you're grabbing, ungroup them. Okay, okay, let me just write coffee time. Coffee time. Okay, you're going to reduce it in size. Okay, then what should we write in this? So let it be a sale. Okay, so it's currently rainy days. So let me just write winter sale. Winter sale. Okay, let me place here. Let me place it here or somewhere here, whatever you wish to. I just want to place it here. And then, okay, what's the sale about? So for that, I'll just grab this. I'll take it over. I'll ungroup it. 50% off. 50% off today. Grab 50% off today or whatever you want to write. Okay, grab 50% off today. So I'll just give 1 2 spacing here so that I'm able to accommodate that 50% inside it. Okay, before that you can even write some hyphens. Okay, like this hyphens, it will look good. Grab 50% off today. It's all yours how you want to deal with the stuffs. Let 1 2 3 spacing. You can give more spacings also. I'm just thinking of accommodating this inside, or else I could have done it duplicating it. Grab 50% off today. Grab 50% off or something like that. Okay, so now just the coffee and this doesn't look good. What do you need? You need more stuff. So you need something elements that will help you to make sure that this coffee looks good. Coffee flyer looks good. You can put this coffee beans here and there, right? Okay, this is also the way. Or if you don't may want to make it natural, go to the graphics. Make sure the things that you are going to stuff around, make sure it should be from the graphics. Fine. So it should be like what we say, painting. Fine. It should not be like it should not look like something you're adding a photo. So I'll just see here, I've just put it for the entire design and reduce the transparency. I'll just put it backwards. See here, what am I going to do? Send to back. Done. Understood? Did you do this along with me? Are you all done? Okay, again, it is not looking good for me. You need further improvement. What do? You can put this coffee on a shade. Okay, so you have so many other ways. I'll be showing you one after another. Please don't worry. So I just want you all to complete this design. Right? Coffee time, winter sale, grab 50% off. Okay, then what do we need? We need the location, right? So for the location, I need a label. So let me just search for a label. Okay, I can even put this coffee beans around like this, somewhere here, somewhere here. Okay. Okay, you can even give the 3D look. Okay, for that we'll go ahead, but just I want to mention the location and then we'll go ahead with that. Fine. Okay, grab 50% off. I'll just duplicate this itself. I'll just mention the location here. I'll write it in the coffee cafe ABC location. ABC location. But location, make sure you're adding a element for that location. Yes or no? You have to add the element. Okay, what is an element for the location? How do you write that? Yes. Okay, let me just go ahead with recently used things. Go to the elements. Just go to the elements. You will have the recently used things. I think we have used the location thing. Yes, this is the location here. You can just grab it, place it here, okay, and make sure it is perfectly aligned. Colors not yet done. Don't worry about the colors. We'll do that later. Okay, make sure it is exactly at the center, a bit away from the center because we are also placing this. Align it perfectly. Okay, colors later. Fine, we have just done with this thing. You can even go ahead with coffee stuff again and see if you can fill the screen up with some other stuffs. Okay, with the colors, this will look stunning, inshallah. So if you want to add some other stuffs here and there, you can add it over. Okay, we have added it to the entire screen. You can even use these things. Okay, usually when you go to the cafes and all, you might see this art thing, right? Yes, those are comic writings that they use, painting kind of stuff. Okay, this will be very helpful when you are designing it for the cafes. Okay, you can even put the spilling here and there. If you want to put it somewhere here, you can put the spilling here, spilled coffee. Or if you want to border it up like this with the beans, coffee beans here, coffee beans somewhere here. Yes, you can do that. Okay, doesn't it look stunning? Yes, no, flip, horizontal, vertical. Okay, done. So now, what am I thinking of? I can just rearrange the stuff. I want to make it a bit downwards. And there's also coffee beans, something that is put out that I've put up. Let it be a bit downwards. Let me delete this. Okay, if this doesn't looks good, I'll delete it. Coffee time. Okay, this looks good now. I'll just go ahead with designing, go to the coloring, change the coloring. I want a brownish coloring, so I'll just go ahead with this and look at the design. This is a perfect design, dear sisters and brothers. Just look at it, how stunning it looks like. If you don't want this, remove it. If you don't want it, any stuff, just remove. Okay, just remove. You don't have to deal with those things. Okay, see here how beautiful it goes by, right? Change it, make sure it's a bit brownish background. Okay, so you have to align it well with the theme. What is the theme? Coffee. So brownish thing, make sure you're selecting something brown. Okay, go ahead with brownish stuff. I'm just showing you how we can change it, how we can change it to perfection. See here, you just have to click multiple times. That's all is the case. Fine. Okay, 1 2 3 in these ways. Yes, done. Looks beautiful, right? Okay, I just want to land into this. Okay, now what are the different ways of projecting this coffee? For example, if you do not like this coffee mug that is put up here, you can do it in different ways. For example, I just put this here. I'm going to show you in another way. For example, I can just put a shadow. Okay, shadow. Just to give it a feel like it is put up on it. So I'll just go to the graphics, take this round shadow, I'll put it below this. See now, just with the shadow, this coffee will look more stunning. Just send it to backwards and backwards. Okay, just position, send backwards, backwards, not back. So look here. Doesn't it look stunning now? It feels like it's placed on this, right? Yes, no, please let me know. Yes, yes, sisters and brothers. Stunning, right? Okay, what more you can do with this? What more? You can even change it, correct? Okay, so now if you do not need this shadow, I can even do it in another way. I can put a platform in between. Just see here how am I trying to do it now. I'll just go to the elements. I'll take a shape, simple shape. Shape. Okay, let me just go and grab a shape. Okay, the shape, let me just take this square shape. Square shape, I'll just add it here. See what am I doing? I'll just add it here. Okay, so this is the shape. So I'm just making it feel like it is placed on the shape. So what should I do? I should send it backwards. So now position it to back, okay, back of this. Okay, so I don't want this theme that is over here, so I'll just bring it a bit forward. Okay, so now does it feel like it is placed on it? A bit of, right? A bit of. So how should I make that? Make it feel like the back wall is different and this border is different. How should I give that? There should be some shade, right? So I'll see if I have a shade or the shadow, whatever you want to write, you can write it. Okay, I'll take this one. Okay, I'll select this one. See what am I doing? I'll just add it at the background. Okay, so now I should send it backwards, right? Position it backwards. Okay, now does it feel good? No, not yet. So I'm thinking of just inverting it up. Like I want to put it on the bigger whites and then I need to feel it like it's a background. So I'll just flip it vertically. Okay, I'll just put it over here and see. Yes, it actually looks stunning. Okay, so see here. When you just border it in this way, it will actually give it a feel like this. Okay, I'll just send it backwards, position it a bit backward. Now see what the feel is. Right? Getting it? It is actually getting a feel of having it on the edge. You can even duplicate that stuff and even add the shade downwards as well. Flip vertical. Try this over and see, dear sisters and brothers. It looks stunning with your content that you're designing. Okay, what is it? Just the playing with the borders, shades, and more. Okay, bring to front. See now, it feels like there is a wall behind, and there is a brown wall at the downward stage. Okay, and then this coffee mug is placed with this. You know, shadow plays a key role. Layer just send backwards. Shadow plays a key role when you are deciding with these. Got it? See now. Did we make a proper wall? Stand with this. What did I do? I placed three shadows. One shadow to this wall, one shadow to this wall, and one shadow below this coffee. Now it looks actual thing. Can you just look and feel? Yes, no. Go to the colors and change the coloring. See here. With the coloring, it will look more beautiful. Okay? It looks more beautiful with the colorings. It will be looking like actual wall behind, wall below. Fine, a platform below. Oh, this looks excellent. Fine, getting it? If you feel like there's something like this, just change it over like this. Okay, it's just giving a gap there. It's just giving a gap there, so it feels like that. Okay, this is fine now. Got it? Done. Understood? So stunning it looks. Just the play of shades. That's all. I'll duplicate it. See how beautifully we have customized this thing. One shadow below, one shadow out, and all. Okay, the location is not clear here. You just need to change the colors. Fine, color of the location, and this one as well. Everyone done? We have just done two of this. Okay, we have just done two of it. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay, am I audible? Okay, alhamdulillah. So we just okay, just a moment, inshallah. Okay, so hopefully you tried this along with me, inshallah. I just want you all to be done with this. I'll just give you 2 minutes, be done with this. Okay, you can do it in multiple ways. I'll be showing you in another way as well. Just be done with this now. Okay, 1 minute. Done. Try three shadows. That's all. Okay, alhamdulillah. So now I'll just duplicate this around itself. You can change the colors. You can put a multiple copies of this and then give it to your clients. See how beautiful we are creating, right? Yes. Did you ever think that you might be able to do this? No, right? This can be very easy, dear sisters and brothers, with the software. You just need some easy to use tools. Shadow, what is it? What is there in this? You just have to arrange it perfectly. That's all. Okay? Okay. So now I'm thinking of doing is, okay, let me just delete this stuff. You have something called as platforms also. You can use platforms. Go ahead and use the platforms. Platforms. Okay? Platforms. Search for that platforms. I'll delete this white one also. In the platforms, go ahead with the graphics, or you can write podium platform. Okay, something goldenish, something like this. If you want to place your coffee onto this. Okay, coffee mug, I'll just go ahead with coffee mug again and see. You just need to play with the elements, play with the colors, play with the things, and just then beautiful graphic. That's all. See here, this one, just going to place it above it. Or how we can place this here is, okay, make sure this is a bit bigger. Okay, this way you can place it. Okay, we can even place some other podiums if you don't like this. Else we'll change the coffee mug itself. Okay, let the podium be same. We'll change the coffee mug. We'll change the coffee mug. Fine. Okay, just need to align it perfectly with the backgrounds. That's all. With the platforms. That's all. Okay, you have different views of the cup here. You can select it as you wish. Fine. Okay. For example, okay, you can even use these things. Without this, you can just delete this podium and add these cups here and there. With the bag, with the bordering, with the proper labeling, and also with proper shadows. Without the shadows, this doesn't look good. Okay, it feels like you have placed it out of nowhere. Okay, there should be a proper shadow. Fine, you can even place this. I'll just duplicate the stuff. I'll show you how you can even do it with the platform also. I'll take this and change the platforms because that platform was not looking good for me. Use the podium. You can even write it as podiums. Okay, we call those podiums, right? Do you remember? Do you know we call these things as podiums? Okay, you can even place this stuff and have a straight coffee mug. Straight coffee mugs. Just the photos. Straight coffee mugs. Okay, so we do not have the straight mugs here, right? So it doesn't look good with that. So if you want, I'll just take this. Yes, this looks good. Oh, okay. So let this be this. Again, this way you can even use this. If you do not like to use these platforms, please delete those platforms. Okay, I don't like it with this one. You can use it elsewhere. Fine. If you don't like it for this one, you delete it and just add just the shades below. Fine. That's all. Change the coloring. That's all. Okay. Now next, I'll just go ahead with the perfume kind of flyer because I'm thinking of adding the podiums to that one. Okay. So we'll just go ahead with the perfume. Fine. Think that you are having a perfume as a product. Fine. So perfume as a product. Fine. So what do you think of? We'll just go ahead with designing the perfumery advertisement. Okay. So I'll just put this up here, or I'll just take anything. Take anything. I've taken two things here. Okay. First, I'll change the color of the background. Let it be a bit lightish. Okay. So let it just put this. No things are here. More such. Let's see what are more. Okay, I have something like these. I'll take it. I'll just put it here and there. Okay, perfume. I'll just write and decide. Okay, I'll take the photos if I wish to. Okay, you have so many beautiful photos. I'll take this one also. If that's possible, no need of this. We'll take some beautiful ones. Perfume bottle. Okay, for example, think that you're just launching this perfume. You can even take this perfume. Okay, so now you just need to write it something. Go to the textuals, write it. Okay, you can write it something like there is a premium collection, premium launch of perfumes. Okay, recently, okay, I'll just show you later. I'll just ungroup this. Premium perfume collection, premium perfume collection. Take it at 50% off or whatever. Perfume collection, newly launched, whatever is your client giving, the requirements the client is giving, just write it there. Fine. Okay, I think that perfume bottle is enough. I'll just remove this perfume bottle if I don't want, or I'll just take this and write it here. Perfume collection, premium. Let it be in this one. Okay, this looks good. Stunning. Premium perfume collection. So write it in a way, in a creative way. That's all is your in this one. What is aim? Okay, then you need to write the what we say sales and all. You just need to add a perfume bottle and then you just have to have the colors, beautiful colors. Okay, so for these perfume bottles, you can even have the platforms. Platforms. Okay, you can have it on the podiums. Okay, and why I'm just showing you is how you can add the products on the case. Okay, that is my intention. Why am I showing you all of this? Okay, how to add the products, how to add the platforms, how to add the platforms. I'm just showing you. Okay, so we can just send it backwards, position to back in this way. See, now it looks good. Fine. And this way you can add the product photography. We call it as how you're going to place the product and a pattern that it is looking good for the viewers. Fine. Now we can just add the beautiful coloring. Okay, this is fine for me. And then you can just change it, grab 50% off and all, whatever it is. It looks good with the textual. Textual content, see here, this is called as typography. Arranging the textual things in a way that it looks best to the viewers, and also there should be a proper font styling, proper spacing between the fonts, and proper stylizing the fonts. Okay, only then your product's photography or the sales will go well. Okay, So have you understood how to do this? You need to add more steps here, but I'm not having much time, so I'm just showing you single things. So that will help you in creating this. Getting it till here? Please write yes, no. Okay? Please write yes, no. Yes, no. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing it in another way. I can just add the what we say the platforms down there. So platforms, more such platforms here. So you have beautiful platforms, beautiful coloring, beautiful perfumes. You can change the perfumes. Okay, perfumes. Let me change the perfume bottle. You can go ahead with the photos. Grab the beautiful perfume bottle. If you want to place this also in this way. Can you see that? How beautiful it looks on the platform? Okay, you can even increase it in size. You can just put it here. Okay, in this way. If you want to add a label to that perfume, for example, it is a new product. New product. You write it. You write it, you'll get it. This is a new product launch. If there's a new product, you write it. You mention it, you'll get it. The new product launched. You can take something that will be helpful with this itself. A new product launched. You can place it this. You can place it here. Or you have so many more. See, this looks stunning with this because we have a beautiful one here. New product. You can just place it like this. Got it? Okay, so these are the things that you can go ahead with. You can even add the reflection by yourself. You have the applications here that will help you to add the reflection. Go to the apps, you have reflection app. Reflection. You can design your own reflection on which side you want, on the left side, on the right side, whichever you want. Easy reflection. Click on easy reflection, you'll get it in whichever pattern you want. Fine? Okay. So again, you have so many applications, dear sisters and brothers. I just want you all to serve these applications. You have around 100 or 1,000 free apps. Come on, surf it up. You have, okay, I'll tell you another application. We call it as product photography. You can show the product in a product studio. We call it as product studio, product photography. You just write product and see the very first one, product studio. Go ahead and see. You can place a perfume bottle, whichever your bottle is there or whatever, into wherever you wish to. Okay, into wherever you wish to. Okay. Okay. Now I'll show you an AI tool that will help you to design this yourself. Okay, AI tool, AI images. Okay, I'll just delete this. I want my own AI image. Product Studio is very helpful. Please go to the Product Studio and search for it. It's an excellent app. Okay, Product Studio. I'm not going into the details because I don't want to touch that concept now. Okay, not now. Actually, if you go ahead with those applications, you'll be wasting an enormous amount of time. So I just want you all to go ahead with Product Studio and design your own products. You can mention the product and you can give it a beautiful background or whatever. Fine. So now there is an excellent application that is given by Canva. Okay, so that is called as Magic Media. Okay, Magic Media. Please type it, Magic Media. You can generate whatever photos you want in a moment. In a moment, whatever graphics you want in a moment. You can just write, for example, perfume bottle lying on a beach or whatever. Let me just write beach sand or something like that. Okay, I want to generate the image. Okay, generate the image. For that, you can give the different styling. You can give it an artistic look, vibrant look, 3D model kind of look, whichever you want. Okay, you just click on generate the image and it will be generated within a moment. Magic Media, go to the apps, type Magic Media, whichever image you want, you can generate it within seconds. Perfume bottle lying on the sand. See, I've generated this image. Okay, I have seen the similar kind of view on a product. This one. Okay, you can put this as a product at the backward, and then you can just extend it. How to extend this image? Go to the edit button, Magic Expand. We call it as Magic Expand. To the whole page, yes, expand it up. Okay, that will be done by AI. Magic Media. Any image you can do it from Magic Media, dear sisters and brothers. Any image, whatever you think of, you can create it with Magic Media. This is how you create the product photography. Product Studio will help you in the ways you cannot imagine. Product Studio. Go to the apps, type Product Studio. See here, it has generated me the entire image and given me. I don't have to worry about it. Any doubts? See, we have created an image. So beautiful image with a perfume bottle lying on this one. AI is in trend nowadays. Make use of an AI and create your own images instead of just using the products. You can even take the AI images. Fine, loving it, right? Okay, mashallah. So you can just go ahead with apps and take the product studio. With the product studio, you can even have your product. For example, think that this is a product that you have designed in your company. Now you want to market this product only, then you can just go ahead with product studio and go ahead with the apps there. Fine. Okay. Work on these applications. Those are stunning, dear sisters and brothers. You will be stunned at the way this looks like. See here, you just need to upload your products there, and it will you ask you to create a beautiful background for that. Just type the content, type the beautiful prompts, you'll get it. Fine. Okay, we do not have much time, so we'll just not deal with that. Okay, we're just going to go ahead now. Okay, we are done with perfume kind of this one with the platforms also. Okay, what more can you do with this perfume kind of this one? Okay, I'm just showing you with the different aspects, inshallah. So now you can even add something like, okay, I'll just show you how you can add. There are some beautiful things, beautiful stuffs and the elements. For this, I can add something like tone paper. Just see here, what am I thinking of? Tone paper. Just giving it a good look, that's all. Tone paper. Just see here. Out of this brown shade, I'm taking this thing out. Premium collection. Okay, so I'll just change the colors to make it look good, beautiful. See here now. Doesn't it look good? Yes, right? It feels like onto the wall there's a scratch and over there it is written there. Premium collection. Fine. Whichever color you want. Pinkish color, brownish color, because the bottle is brownish, it is looking good that way. So I'll just send this show backward so that even that to back. Okay. Even this looks well. So if the color of this is not perfect, could make it color of the perfume bottle. Premium perfume collection, grab 50% off. Do you like this? Okay, you can do it in many other ways. If you want it purplish only, you can even make it purplish only. Okay, so this way. Getting it? Okay, you can do it in another way as well. I'll just duplicate this page. Okay, I can remove this. I'll just delete it out. I'll change the coloring. Okay. Okay. I'm just thinking of changing the colors, that's all. No issues if you don't like the colors. We'll just change this up, okay? To white, okay, whatever. So now I'm thinking of adding something, because this design looks like what we say, there's nothing on it. Like on the page, it looks plain, nothing here and there. So what am I thinking of adding? Some irregular stuffs. Okay, so you can add something like perfume things around, or there is something called as blobs. Do you know? Do you remember? I told you there is something called as blobs, blobs. Okay, you can add those things here and there to make it look excellent. Okay, blobs. Just work on this blobs. You know, this is an excellent thing. There are designs, entire designs that work on this the thing, and they create this perfect designs with this blobs. Okay, just simply adding here and there. Okay, it makes the design look stunning. Okay, simply adding the blobs here and there. Color should be changed it. Okay, color should be changed. Colors should be changed. Remember that. So you just have to change the color, design it, and go to the color and change it. Put it into the colorful look or whatever. Fine. Change it beautifully. Black and white if you want. Proper coloring. Please make sure you are going to go ahead with proper coloring. If it doesn't look good, change it over. Wherever you want to place it, place it. Okay. Okay. Then again, another shoe sale kind of banner. If I just wanted to, I was thinking of doing it today in the class as well. Okay. The same, I'll just duplicate. I'll just put the shoes instead of this. Okay. In this way, you can just put the single product flyers. Got it? We also tried with multiple products today. Do you remember? We tried with multiple products. This is the multiple product flyers. Multiple product flyer. This is a single product flyer with the podium. Did you like it? This was excellently done, right? Okay, I'll just take this one. I'll add the photo of the shoes. See here, these shoes. I told you, when you're going ahead with the product thing, you have to have a proper product in hand. You're not going to do it with. You're not going to do it without the photos. You have to do it with the photos only. Background remover. See, within a second, background is removed. Place it here. I'll delete this. New product is not required. Okay, what is required? Shade is required, right? You can go ahead with edit and give it a shade. Because this is a 3D look, you can give a shade. Because it is something with this, you can just give it a backdrop. See here. Can you see that? Irregular shape, so you cannot grab a shadow and put it. You just have to take it from the store. Like this. Shadow. Got it? So in this way, or you can just write shoe sales or whatever, shoe sales. Change it over. Textual content is very easy now, right? How to do it with the typography with the textual contents, it's very easy. So make sure you're doing it beautifully. Shoe sales. Okay, one last thing. How to design beautiful backgrounds for the beautiful, what we say, the sales and more. Okay, so this is just simple backgrounds we had designed. Yesterday I told you I designed something for a store. Okay, they had a key product on it. Okay, they had a sale. Fine, it is actually a supermarket. They were launching a big sale. Like they were giving shirts for some amount and a t-shirt for some amount. They wanted me to put it as a main product or key product. So what did I do is I saw it in the Libas store, so I just wanted to copy that. So what it was comic backgrounds. Okay, comic backgrounds. Go ahead with comic backgrounds. Go to the graphics. Okay, I'll show you how to create this background yourself. Okay, you just need to launch, put it on the store and put it on the background. So see, you can just go ahead with this itself and place the product, important product at the middle and give it as a flash sale. Or I'll just show you with another one. If it was blue, I'll take another white one. I'll just rotate it up. Okay. Okay, you can make sure that there are different stylizing here. I'm just giving it a lightish look. Okay, I can even put yellow on it. Instead of this, I could have put yellow on it, made this into yellow pattern. Blue plus orange might give you a bit of yellowish coloring. Okay, you can just change its color if you wish to and reduce the transparency like this. Fine. Or if I'll just add a plain page, okay, I'll take this as a background, replace background. I can go to the graphics. There is beautiful graphics with the that will help you with this creation. See, I've just taken this one. I'll just take this over. I'll add it like this. Okay, you can put it at the center also. Okay, I'll just place it like this. Colors can be changed for this, the colors can be changed for this. Fine. Okay, I'll just add another page. I'll just duplicate this over itself. I'll take it L1. I'll add it to the throughout the screen. See, I'm just creating the this one. Come on. See, four backgrounds I've created. Four backgrounds. Bluish one, this one. I'm just adding multiple backgrounds in the frame. I can change the colors using the color palettes also. Just see here with the color palettes, I can change pinkish color. Which color you want, I can change it to that. Multiple colorings. Make sure it is light color. You can write it light over there and it will give you lively light colors. Okay. If you don't want it in this way, you can change it as you wish, right? I think the background doesn't look good for me, so I'll just go ahead with some other beautiful background. Blue. Okay, if you have something like if you have a client who says that I need a dark theme, then you can go ahead with a darker theme. Okay, for example, okay, what is the product I told you? Oh, they have a product in hand like shirts and t-shirts. They are launching it for around 50% off or something like that. So take the photos out of it. T-shirts, that doesn't seems like a t-shirt. Mm, proper. You can go ahead with the hanger look. Okay, shirt with the hanger, t-shirt with the hanger look. That will be excellently taken. Fine. In the graphics, you might not find a proper one. So make sure you're going ahead with the photos only. Shirt with hanger or t-shirt with hangers. Okay, what I had taken was with a hanger that looked stunning with that. But for now, I'll just take this one. Okay, this is not good. Blacker one no need because we have a white theme, dark theme, light this one. Okay, make sure you're doing that. Okay, I'll just put it here because I'm not finding that one. But you just need to search for that. That's all. Okay, you need ample amount of time to do that. Okay, I'll just grab a shirt now. Shirt. Okay, I'll be showing you how. I just wanted to show you how to create those stuff. That's all. Okay, don't have much time. But still, okay, let me just grab this. It's not such shirt kind of look. Okay, let me grab something like this itself. Okay, with the background removed. Okay, it will be available, but it is a downward, so I don't want to waste my time. That's all. That's my intention. So let me just remove the background. Okay, I just added the key product like this. Fine. Okay, so it's not a good thing. I mean, what to say, good photos that I have taken. You can even put it with the hanger. The thing that was put up was with the hangers, fine. So then you can just write it in the textual content, t-shirts and shirts for sale. Okay, let me just use this one. Okay, I'm doing it a bit faster, so I'll just write it t-shirts and shirts. T-shirts, T-shirt, and then I'll just paste something here. I'll write. Dear sisters, what you need to do is you just take a snapshot of whatever we have done. If you are late with this thing, take a snapshot, quick snapshot, and after the session, do it along with me. Do it with this. Okay, T-shirt, shirt, and you can put the labels. Rupees 100 only for all the shirts. Repeat rupees 200 only for all the T-shirts, or whatever. 200 only for all the shirts, and T-shirts will be 100 only. And then you can put the visit now buttons, whatever, visit now. Okay, if you're going to go ahead with the ads, putting a see a visit now, this looks stunning. Fine. Okay, if there is a sale, you can just mention flash sale or whatever. If you want an announcement to be put up, flash sale, you can write a sale, you can write it in a bigger manner. Colors, change it later. Okay, then you can put some buttons like announcement button icon, because this is in a flash sale. You can put this announcement button like this. Okay, change it later. We do not have much time, so I'm not doing that. Okay, so in this video, sisters and brothers, you can deal with these things. Fine. Okay, you can just go ahead with this only and create your stuff beautifully. You can just put this like this in the center, and you can just give announcement if you want to put it on the stories. You can just take this announcement, and then there is a flash sale. You can just put flash sale, and you can just mention it without even writing it. See here, you can just mention it. Flash sale. You can write it here and there. Okay, flash sale. This announcement button, you can put it on the top. Okay, and sparks if you want, or spark, or what we say, a spark itself. Lightning also we can write it. Spark or lightning. You can write it and place it somewhere here. So I like this. Can you see that? You can create stunning things with this comic backgrounds, because at the center you are focusing on something, right? A spark, or what we say, thunder, lightning. You can write it. I think lightning, because this thing, dear sisters and brothers, is excellent. Okay, see here, this lightning bolts, these are called as lightning bolts. I just wanted to place this itself. See here how you need to have a beautiful what we say, research, a bit of research you need to do, right? Vertical split. Okay, flash sale, this one looks good. Just go ahead with this, whatever. Okay, alhamdulillah, have you all got it, dear sisters and brothers, how to do that? You can even type big sale, whatever. Take this, I place it in the center. See, done. This is one beautiful sales flyer that you have managed to create. Got it? Yes? No? Okay, I'll just show you all of the stuff that we have created in today's session. Backgrounds, beautiful backgrounds, comic backgrounds, shirts, t-shirts. I've just assigned it at the center. This is not a perfect look, but still I wanted to show you how you can create with this one. Product photography with AI, with the blobs, with the platforms, with the what we say tone papers or whatever stuff. So the beautiful elements combined with the shadows, backgrounds, shadow look. Okay, then simply splashing up. Okay, then using the shadows to create our own platforms. Okay, 3 shadows we have used here. Fine, and then this is a multiple product photography, multiple product sales banner. Okay, so just changing the coloring and creating the beautiful stuff. Okay, within 40 minutes we have created 17 designs. Don't you feel that this is worth it? Don't you feel that you can just create stunning things out of the software and give it to your clients? Yes, no? Yes, right? You can, dear sisters and brothers. You can earn some amount from the software. I'm telling you, you can just start your journey now itself. Come on, be ready with the photo editing service flyer. Okay? Remember, I want a graphic designing service flyer one for yourself. Make sure you're designing that. Graphic designing service, okay, with your name. That is a must and should with every student. Okay, once you're done with this course, take your this one a flyer and put it as an ad on social media. You will 100% get at least 2 to 3 clients from which you can earn 1,000 rupee, 40 or 50 rupees for advertisement. Okay, keep it. Just learn some bit of digital marketing from the YouTube store or something like that, and you will excellently gain a passive income out of this. Okay, inshallah. Will you start working on it? Inshallah. Just type inshallah. Ready? With high spirits on, inshallah. Again, we are going to take this designing business sales flyer in tomorrow's session as well. Be ready, inshallah, to get most out of it tomorrow, okay? I'll be showing you some of the product sales flyers that we have been creating for the supermarkets and no more. You know, we have been creating so many product-based flyers. You know, when we go ahead with the supermarket, single flyer which had 1K or 2K, okay, for the supermarkets. Supermarkets. I think we have it in this frame or in the other frame, I guess. Okay, I'll just take over. Okay, we have been designing so many for the different supermarkets, something like this. Okay, this is one supermarket. We had a festival offers like this. So here we need to add the multiple products in the frame. Okay, this was on the finalized copy. We wanted they wanted as a mobile video. So this was a video that we had created. We have more stuffs like this, fine. We created as a banners. We put it out as the banners on the supermarket stores or something like that, fine. So all the ladies, sisters and brothers, we are done with the session. Hopefully you all have taken something out of this, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakumullah khairan kaseera for giving your time. I hope that you all will utilize this skill to the best, inshallah. Inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك نشهد ان لا اله الا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله وبركاته.